The memories from K and Whip were removed, just like all the other test subjects. My son was submitted to many tests with the Kusanagi DNA, while my daughter was trained to be an assassin. Despite the cruel destiny that I unleashed upon them both, I requested that they would at least have a clone be their guardian, to protect them from harm.
So that was practically the origin of Chrysalid, right? He was used to be Whip's guardian, but Ness developed him to be an agent with a complete control of the Kusanagi flames. But then who was supposed to be K's guardian?
You should know who he is. You and Foxy slayed him in the last King of Fighters.
The Zero clone? He was supposed to be K's guardian? Now I understand why it could not be accomplished. A clone always has a deep hatred towards the original, and since you had so much love for your son, he had an immense hatred for K. But sir, I would like to ask you one thing. You knew what would happen to your children. You knew how much they will suffer, so why did you allow this to happen?
Because I am a man of principles. My mind may not have been in the right place at the time, but I gave my word of honor. And when a man gives his word, he accomplishes it to the very end. I know this might sound sadistic considering all that has happened, but this is the path I walk. That is why I'm ready to take my punishment for all of my sins.
I see, sir. But why are you telling me this?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it's because I wanted someone to hear my story before it might end. And you're practically a mother yourself. Listen to me. Never make the same mistake that I made. And give Kula a future where she can always smile.
Lord Zero. Lord Zero, wait! Before you go, can I ask you one last thing? Could you tell me the real names of K and Whip?
It's been so long that I've completely forgotten. I'm a horrible father.
And that was the last time I saw Lord Zero as he walked away. He was the greatest man I've ever met, and he was always preparing for this day, when he could pay for his bad fatherhood.
The real Zero is K and Whip's father? Man, now that's a king of shockers. Who'd ever have guessed?
Remember what I said, Max. Do not tell this to K and Whip.
Relax, I won't. K would have gone berserk. Whip would have been devastated. Still, I can't say I approve of the guy's reactions. Working for Ness and letting his kids suffer all because of his stupid oath.
An oath is an oath, and it cannot be undone.
Even if it meant his children would suffer? Okay. He at least took it like a man and paid for his sins. I'll give him that. I'm being reasonable here. If K ever knew about this, he'd probably wind up saying some trash about Zero and then end up saying something that he would regret for the rest of his life.
That is one of the many reasons not to talk to K and Whip about Lord Zero. Now enough with this conversation and let's get going. The Ikari soldiers are possibly ready with our journey to the Sector 9T.
Well, alright.
Alright people, listen up. We found no source of traps on that island. He's completely deserted, with no single living being living in there. Strangely, there's a strange stronghold on the center of that island. A castle, so to speak.
A castle?
An ancient castle built from ancient Japan, during the Tokugawa era, I believe. But at this point, those details are pointless. You have a long journey ahead and I already prepared a plane for you people, with 2 pilots aboard.
Alright then, let's get going. I'm sick of waiting.
Easy there, bro.
You know, I could have easily piloted this plane myself. I used to pilot dozens of planes back in the day.
Yeah, back in the Stone Age. You only pilot old rust buckets while I pilot more advanced machinery.
Hey, you behind the wheel is hazardous to all of mankind. Plus, you exploded almost every car we got.
Oh yeah? Well, back in the KOF 2000 I heard that you made an airplane crash.
What?! That's bull! And that was an accident.
Oh yeah, sure. Tell us another story.
Story? Oh, I'll tell you a story. I'm sick and tired of you always on my case.
Don't you dare to yell at my face, boy! Or else your face will be on the news for having the most ugly, deformed, broken face of all!
Well, here's a newsflash for you. You're a pain in the ass!
And you are!
Stop acting like a couple of loudmouth brats! Get aboard the plane and be quiet!
Damn, what a hard case. He sure gets furious very easily.
It's your fault, you know.
I told you to shut up!
Okay. My life stinks.
I wonder who are the adults in your gang, Muchiko.
Please, let's not talk about this.